It's been so long. It's been so long. It's like, it was like February when I was like, I can't make it regularly. I gotta stay with my father. And I was like, then I'm getting ready to go back in April and shit. And then I had a out of nowhere week because my daughter goes to Culinary Institute of America.
Oh wow, okay.
But she got off for a week, and I didn't know that she was gonna be able to spend it with me because her mom got COVID.
Wow.
Right? She's okay, but like, she stayed with me. So I was like, oh shit. So I was like, no class, forget it. I'll come in May, and then I was gonna come the last week of April, but then my man Doc Ock returned to the Essence, so I was like, you know what, I gotta go to that. Cause I wouldn't feel right though being here.
He got returned?
He returned. He was sick. He was very sick. But then like with all the shit with the SOS and everything like that, it's like,
oh yeah.
What the fuck happened to the nation? Like,
yeah, that's it.
It's like it crumbled and shit. Well, that they act like nothing's going on here and things like that, and I always find that kind of like not hypocritical, but it feels hypocritical to me. It feels convenient because I started teaching in 2000, and for the majority of the 2000s, I taught here in the classroom with nobody here. Nobody out front, nobody.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So I would just stand at the door and just be looking back.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And
like, who let you in? Did you have keys?
Yeah, I had keys. Like, yeah, I've had like 4 sets of keys here. And then when they change them, and then I have gaps where I don't have shit.
So when you started teaching here, like, who like gave you the okay to?
Yeah, like, that's the whole thing. Like, we didn't get the okay. Dayson made this class, and then he was like, you're going to teach it. Because, you know, Dayson, I already knew he wasn't going to come here every week.
So Dayson basically,
he's
the one who ordained you basically.
Yeah, because he said, let's do a class, because, you know, you teach. Because before we were even teaching, every time we were at college or anything and teaching people how to edit and shit, that's kind of when I realized I know how to teach things. And then my professor, Dr. Traverso, he would put me like lecturing classes, you know, about different things. Like I'd lecture about hip hop or particular things. So I knew I could teach things. And that's why he made up the class, and he named it Political Education, Civilization, Enrichment. It was supposed to be like for basically militant versions of us. Militant writers, militant this, that. And that's because that's what we were, you know what I mean? But
and this is 2000, 2001.
Yeah, 2000. This is 2000, like at the beginning of 2000. And so in April we started. And by the end of April, I was the only one that was coming regularly. And during those times, like, for some reason there was nothing going on there, and we got the okay from everybody. Like Colleen was here, Firstborn Prince, you know, he was cool with me because I used to build with him already, so he was okay with me teaching. And he always was cool with me because I always came here with a suit on and everything. I always looked like I was beyond like having to be civilized. Like, and you know, by 2000, Firstborn Prince in so many ways was already burnt out with like the savagery of humanity. Okay? We have to, if we keep it like that, like he was annoyed at everything.
He definitely was annoyed.
I remember one time I was out in the thing, and he was annoyed that he literally saw somebody that he taught, and he was eating, like he was walking with like some, I couldn't see, but he said he had like some swine, and I was like, I don't know how, I guess he had a hot dog, right? Because I don't know what travel swine, like,
right.
I don't know what's the travel swine, right? And he was tight, and I had just like started teaching, and I was like, if I even do this for a certain amount of time, I gotta learn how not to get pissed off like that. So it stayed in my head because I didn't want to get burnt out like that. So I just learned to like let it go. But during those first whole year or something like that, older guards would come and inspect the way I taught. They would criticize. Some of them would be rude and interject forever, you know, and they interject forever. I don't mean to cut your wisdom. I don't, you know, I'm sorry I'm taking the class time. And then it's like literally got like 45 minutes later. You know what I mean? And I just took it like dues and stuff because I knew that there was a lot of things to learn and shit like that.
I mean, but that kind of still happens a little bit though, right?
It happens though, but I can be more assertive now. You know what I'm saying? I can be more assertive.
I mean, there was that time that
let's
go around the corner.
right.
What you doing, son? Yeah.
I was though. I was wearing my worst clothes though and saying, listen, Saturday we're gonna come back and see what you do this time. You know what I mean? But I had more beef with my peers, like people my age group, because a lot of them felt that I didn't get it the right way, because I was teaching here too fast from getting it, and a lot of that is because I didn't spend time with elders from Medina like that. The only one that I really spent a lot of time with was Infinite Al-Jamar.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? He's the one I spent the most time with, like a lot of time. But I didn't really spend time with it. Everybody I encountered was because they were in Mecca. And you know, Al-Jamar spent a lot of time in Mecca. You know what I mean? And so, especially at parliaments and stuff.
If Mecca did this.